tell me all the time, it's hard to get wealthy. It's hard to grind. It's hard to be focused. How do you even do these speeches? It's hard to stay motivated. It's hard to stay broke. It's hard to stay depressed. It's hard to stay governed by anxiety. It's hard to be inconsistent. It's hard not to have daily disciplines. It's hard not to believe in yourself. It's hard to be broke. It's hard to be poor. It's hard. It's all hard. So choose your heart. You either go work for it, you're going to sit there and let life knock you down and dare you to get back up. It's hard to practice perseverance. It's hard to be an introvert. It's hard to be an extrovert. Singleness can be difficult. Marriage can be difficult. Raising your children on your own can be difficult. It's hard to wake up early. It's hard to wake up late. But there's a reward on the other side of waking up early. If you wake up late, you've lost too much daylight. What somebody else did before you woke up, now you only have a fraction of the day to get it done. There's a reward on the other side of one pain, and there is regret on the other side of the other pain. And if you're going to win the reward, you're going to have to persevere. You're going to need it.
Woo! Good morning, champions. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day, March 7th, Thursday, getting close to the end of the week, and there is so many amazing things manifesting right now. I love to see it. Shane, what day is today? The 75 hard is getting pretty close, isn't it? I believe you're about to sneeze away from wrapping that up. Johnny, let's go. Dream Team, it's good to see everybody. I'm excited. A lot of amazing things are in the works. The phone is blowing up. We are getting miracles. The network is expanding. JoJo, day 74 of 75. Oh my goodness, literally a snip away from being able to go ahead and accomplish the 75 every single day. No slip-ups. Love to see it, brother. Honestly, you look like a freaking Spartan over there. You and Talina looking amazing. JoJo, I see it too. Both you and Anissa, it's incredible to see. I love it. Let's go. Tomorrow. Yes, big day. Love it. Good stuff. All right, so fans, so today I want to get into a little piece of something that Sean was talking about this morning, and it goes into what is known as intentional blindness. 20 pounds down on this challenge. Let's go. I love to see it. Love to see it. How to get right by the push. Yes, yes, yes. So let me go ahead and get live on IG. And this is honestly a really interesting topic because this is something that everybody deals with. And most of us, we're not consciously aware. So this is going to be a good one to go ahead and bring some attention to it. Love it, love it. So IG, we are tapped in. What's everybody grateful for coming into the morning? So grateful to be alive. So thankful to be on here with you, family. So grateful to have our Kangen. So thankful for this momentum, for the times that we're living in. I love to see the pounds dropping. I love to see the 75 hard challenge being wrapped up. To me, it warms my heart to see it. It warms my heart to get in the chats, to see the elevation, to see the energy, to see even the diets, right? Our diets have literally even changed over the past 75 days, and it's evident, right? The brain fog so evaporating, the clarity, the raise in energy, right? Just waking up, vibrating high, feeling good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. A lot to be grateful for. And you know what's interesting? When the 75 days is done, it's going to be normal just to go ahead and pretty much run it back again, right? We might not have to take the progress pictures every single day, but it's going to be normal just to be having these workouts, the diet change, drinking a gallon, right? Even something so simple as drinking a gallon, what was so difficult at the beginning, just becomes the new norm, right? It's going to feel weird not drinking a gallon after 75 days locked in. So this is what it's all about. We got rid of the intentional blindness that a lot of us end up getting throughout life or going to work or just getting around individuals in general. We develop what is called intentional blindness. And what this is it can happen in any area of our life. Intentional blindness can happen with our finances, can happen with our relationships with our family, can happen with our relationship with our creator. It can happen with the value that we go out and give to society. You see, every single one of us, we have kind of blinders on to certain things in our life. But this is where we really go ahead and be able to see where it is maybe our weak spots are and where we can go ahead and double down and focus. July is the 1 year mark working out, so no quit until then. Yes, I love it. Gonna run the Live Hard Challenge from here. Yes, I love to see it. So watch this. I want to give you guys actually a really cool challenge Drop some threes down below if you guys want to go ahead and participate in my challenge for everybody today. I want to see if your intentional blindness, I want to see where your meter's at. Cedric, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do a quick challenge. Okay, this is going to be a minute long, 60 seconds, and I want to test every single one of your intentional blindness meters right here. So let me go ahead and pull it up. Let me get it right here. And here we go. Check this out. You guys are going to like this. 60 seconds. And this is a training that I always go back and I look at, because it just makes me realize that all of us have blind spots. Check this out, okay?
This is an awareness test.
Here we go. How many passes does the team make? You guys counting? Here we go. How many passes?
The answer is 13.
How many of you guys can take a guess how many passes that you saw just now? How many passes? 23. Okay, I'm going to run it back one more time. One more time. Let's see who can guess the passes. Shane knows what's up. One more time. You guys ready?
Does the team in white make?
Does the team in white make? 1, 2, 3, 4.
The answer is
Right? They passed the ball 13 times. But you know what's interesting? How many of you guys did not notice what Shane just said down below? You guys realize there was a bear that just moonwalked in the middle of that whole screen? You guys got the number right, but you didn't notice there was a bear moonwalking in the middle of these passes. Did you notice that? Let me go ahead and replay it for you. Check this out.
13.
Watch this.
But did you see the moonwalking bear?
Right there. You see it? It's easy to miss something we're not looking for. There's a moonwalking bear. So this is what happens inside of our life. There's so many blind spots that every single one of us have that we might not even notice it. For a lot of people, it ends up being their health. We end up going by every single day, not even thinking about it, but we wonder how all these problems start to erupt. Maybe we have clogged arteries. Maybe we're not functional. Maybe we have such a loss of energy. We're feeling like all we want to do is sleep. Well, a lot of this comes down to an intentional blindness, maybe with our fitness, maybe with our health. So this is why when I learned this literally changed the game for me. And it's the 6 pillars. Okay, we have our mind, we have our body, faith, society, family, mind, body, faith, society, family. So in these pillars alone, right? If you can start to identify these pillars, where would you say, going back to it again, where do you think is maybe an intentional blind spot right now? Where do you think is maybe an area that we can identify and put some focus on it that once again could be that domino to knock down the rest of the dominoes? As you guys look at that, what do you think it is? What do you see for yourself? Faith, right? For everybody, it's going to be different. For some, it might be building the relationship with their creator. Even for me, this was that time of season for me. This was my intentional blindness spot. It was a spot that I didn't notice needed more work than I knew. And this is why I've really started to ask myself this question. Anytime life seems like life is lifing, what can I learn? What's the lesson? What can we gain from this experience? And just asking that alone has changed everything for me. Still using it to this day. So I wanted to get on here real short and sweet and just talk to you guys a little bit about intentional blindness, how we can start to identify where it might be inside of our lives, but also being able to start helping other people. Because when you guys start looking at social media, you're going to notice that everybody has these blind spots. Maybe for them, it's addiction to other people's approval. I was actually talking to Rudge. I brought him over to the Orlando event, and I was asking him because I've known him for a couple of years, and he finally reached out. He's like, D, I'm excited. I'm ready to get into crypto. I'm ready to get into trading, but I've had some things that have been holding me back. And I was like, well, what do you think that is? He says, I think I'm afraid of what other people think. I said, well, guess what? You're not alone, right? Almost anybody walking, we feel that, right? It's uncomfortable to put something out and to get a negative comment. Nobody, who likes that? But I had to start to realize, just like I was telling him, even when I started my journey and I started putting out motivation, I started putting out my documenting of just my daily routine. And even if one person reached out and they said, man, I needed that quote today. Thank you for being the light. Thank you for actually pushing forward. That one positive message outweighed 1,000 negative messages for me. And it was those little things that gave me the drive, even still to this day, to be able to keep going. So intentional blindness. We all do things every single day that we're actually great at that we don't even remember, that we don't even give ourselves time to pat ourselves on the back. Perfect example. 74 days. How many of you guys have actually consciously taken the time to go in the mirror and literally give yourself a congratulations letter to yourself? That's not easy to show for 74 days. The days where we don't want to, the days where there's all of these distractions coming from work, coming from family, coming from who knows what. But to be able to keep going forward, let me give you your flowers right now. Let me give you some flowers down below, because none of that is easy, but you did it. You're doing it. And if we can have that discipline in certain areas, imagine that discipline compounded in all of these different pillars inside of our life. So this is huge. Just a short, simple lesson to really just go back and think about things in a different light. Because here's the truth. Every single one of us, we were born rich. We were all born wealthy beyond our wildest imagination. The problem is most of us were just end up brought into an environment of lack, an environment of limiting beliefs, an environment of box thinking. But you see, the beauty of growing as an adult, they say we're born looking like our parents. But Bob Proctor also says that we pass looking like our decisions. And that's so true. I think about that all the time. None of us can control the environment that we were born in, but we definitely can control how we end up 18, 20, 25, 30. As we get older, we are the ones that's making the decisions. And I believe right now, today, what's today's date? March 7th? March 7th can be the day to go ahead and literally draw the line in the sand and say, you know what's happened in the past has done nothing but been able to create me, heal me, get me to where I'm at. And I'm using that to go and elevate to the next level, because what happened before is not dictating where I'm going in the future. This is why so many people, they spend time replaying the past, but they don't spend time pre-playing the future. And every single one of us, I know without a doubt, the future is bright, but it comes down to us being able to believe that God, the universe, whoever your creator is ready, willing, and able to bless each and every single one of us with more abundance that we could ever even imagine. So I believe it, I preach it, and I can't express it enough, family. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you, for this community, for this love, for all of the synergy that happens here. Through the ups and through the downs, I wouldn't give it away for anything. You know, some of the leaders inside of the chat, they were talking about, you know, being in this journey since 2020, 2021. Fam, I've been here since 2017. I've seen this company at 1,200 customers. I've been able to see the vision expand from something that was nothing but an idea and a thought, and be able to watch this continue to evolve and grow. And as we go through time, one of the biggest things that I realize as we get older is the power of relationships, the power of connection, the power of being able to grow as a team, as a family, as a community. It's something that's very special. We can all agree this is not normal. There's not a lot of people getting on every single day to collectively grow, to collectively get 1% better, to collectively push each other to our limits. It's a special thing. And I definitely do not take it for granted. So fam, I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. I have more love for you than you know, and I'm fired up. This year is going to be an amazing year. We have Arizona coming up. We've got DR, Punta Cana, wherever we end up landing, and then we've got our huge convention over there in Mexico. So a lot is happening. A lot is in the works. Huge light at the end of the tunnel. So just know every day that we do the IPAs, we do the DMOs, the daily methods of operation, the income producing activities. It's leading towards an abundant, bright future. So I love you, fam. Anything you need, we're here for you every step of the way. Drop some hearts down below. Smash that 5 if you guys got some love, if you got some value, if you feel the love, if you're excited for right now and for the future. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Have a blessed day, fam. Let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. It's game time. Let's grow.